put a table by your front door or in the hall, and it's bound to be covered with junk in no time. So, to help us eliminate the disorder at our door is Marc Thee, founder of the #1 home design firm, Marc Michaels. Welcome, Marc.
Hi, Rachel. How are you?
We are so glad to see you and have you in our studios this time. So, what do we need for our console table in our hall? You have to start with a great table.
Well, before we even talk about the table, let's talk about what has to happen. We need to see how we look before we answer the door.
Right.
So right here should be a big mirror.
Oh,
okay,
I love
so
it.
rather than have to choose between the mirror and the art, I firmly believe in having both.
Okay.
So if you've got the big mirror here, how about leaning a small piece of art, gives a little bit of attitude, adds a lot of style, or if you have a big piece of art here, lean a small mirror.
Okay.
So you still really cover both functions.
Yes.
Tip number one.
You can check your lipstick. And then lighting, right?
Lighting. Tip number two, I'm a firm believer in lamp lighting. It's homey, it's romantic, it adds a bit of security. You can leave it on as a night light at night.
That's a good idea.
It's ambient, and it starts that kind of sex appeal.
Yeah, most people just use that overhead light in the
not,
hallway.
not flattering
That's horrible,
at all.
right?
Absolutely. Candle lighting, always make sure there's that moment of sexy.
Yes, got to have a little sexy in the hall.
Yeah, absolutely, it adds that ambiance. Now, the tray.
Yes, a tray
What are you
is,
thinking?
I love the tray.
The tray catches the clutter. It takes things you love, it kind of pulls it all together. And if you'll notice, Rachel, we kind of have things clustered to one side, and we then have things clustered to the other side.
Right.
Clustering keeps things from looking too crazy, too much.
It avoids that chaos, avoids all that chaos.
It avoids all the chaos. So having a great tray, a box that if you want to throw your car keys, keep an extra something in, you know, whatever you might need.
Could put the mail in there.
A lighter to light the candles, whatever. You always have to have something green.
The plant, yes.
We know you don't have a green thumb.
I don't have a green thumb. I keep my last plant. Can you do fake? Is that okay?
It's allowed to be silk. For a special occasion, it has to be live. Some beautiful cut flowers.
I could do that.
It can be preserved. It can be a succulent, something that's hard to kill. We're going to hook you up with that. We'll figure it out.
Yes,
and
baby steps with me.
And I do believe in, you know, something very personal.
Yeah.
Photographs of family, tell you a little bit of the story about who lives here.
Yeah.
And then for me, we've talked about this before.
Yes.
Is I always love just a little display of, you know, a piece of jewelry from a loved one.
Yeah.
Just something very personal.
You could even put like a trinket from a trip or something you brought home, right?
From travels, exactly.
Yes.
These are kind of antique crucifixes. Notice how there's a reflective quality to this side of the table. So again, as these things are clustered, they all go together.
Exactly. And it keeps everything very neat and organized, and you get to display the things that you actually like, right?
You do. It's beautiful, it's functional, and it throws a lot of aesthetic.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Marc.
You're welcome.
For more on all of these tips, just head to our website, lifeloveshopping.com.